This stop is Yukon Avenue and Target Driveway. Next stop, Independence Avenue and Ashley Home Goods. This stop is Independence Avenue and Ashley Home Goods. Next stop, Richmond Avenue and Yukon Avenue. Transfers available to S55, S56, S59, S79 SBS and SIM4C. This stop is Richmond Avenue and Yukon Avenue. Next stop, Staten Island Mall at Ring Road and Platinum Avenue. This stop is Staten Island Mall at Ring Road and Platinum Avenue. Next stop, Staten Island Mall at Ring Road and Macy's. This stop is Staten Island Mall at Ring Road and Macy's. Next stop, Richmond Avenue and Richmond Hill Road. Transfer available to S89 Limited. This stop is Richmond Avenue and Richmond Hill Road. Next stop, Richmond Avenue and Nome Avenue. Transfer available to SIM4C. This stop is Richmond Avenue and Nome Avenue. Next stop, Richmond Avenue and Draper Place South. This stop is Richmond Avenue and Draper Place South. Next stop, Richmond Avenue and Rockland Avenue. This stop is Richmond Avenue and Rockland Avenue. Next stop, Richmond Avenue and Rivington Avenue. This stop is Richmond Avenue and Rivington Avenue. Next stop, Richmond Avenue and Science Road. This stop is Richmond Avenue and Science Road. Next stop, Richmond Avenue and Eaton Place. This stop is Richmond Avenue and Eaton Place. Next stop, Richmond Avenue and Victory Boulevard. Transfers available to S62, S92 Limited and SIM33C. This stop is Richmond Avenue and Victory Boulevard. Next stop, Richmond Avenue and Morony Street. This stop is Richmond Avenue and Morony Street. Next stop, Richmond Avenue and Yonah Avenue. This stop is Richmond Avenue and Yonah Avenue. Next stop, Richmond Avenue and Christopher Lane. This stop is Richmond Avenue and Christopher Lane. Next stop, Richmond Avenue and West Caswell Avenue. This stop is Richmond Avenue and West Caswell Avenue. Next stop, Richmond Avenue and Armand Street. Transfer available to SIM3C. This stop is Richmond Avenue and Armand Street. Next stop, Richmond Avenue and Mark Street. This stop is Richmond Avenue and Mark Street. Next stop, Richmond Avenue and Vetter Avenue. This stop is Richmond Avenue and Vetter Avenue. Next stop, Morningstar Road and Forest Avenue. Transfers available to S48 and S98 Limited. This stop is Morningstar Road and Forest Avenue. Next stop, Morningstar Road and Bowes Avenue. This stop is Morningstar Road and Bowes Avenue. Next stop, Morningstar Road and St. Adalbert Place. This stop is Morningstar Road and St. Adalbert Place. Next stop, Morningstar Road and Walker Street. Transfers available to S46 and S96 Limited. This stop is Morningstar Road and Walker Street. Next stop, Walker Street and Trantor Place. This stop is Walker Street and Trantor Place. Next stop, Walker Street and Port Richmond Avenue. Transfers available to S59 and SIM3C. This stop is Walker Street and Port Richmond Avenue. Next stop, Port Richmond Avenue and Catherine Street. This stop is Port Richmond Avenue and Catherine Street. Next stop, Port Richmond Avenue and Homestead Avenue. This stop is Port Richmond Avenue and Homestead Avenue. Next stop, Port Richmond Avenue and Hatfield Avenue. This stop is Port Richmond Avenue and Hatfield Avenue. Next stop, Post Avenue and Port Richmond Avenue. Transfer available to S57. This stop is Post Avenue and Port Richmond Avenue. Next stop, Post Avenue and Decker Avenue. This stop is Post Avenue and Decker Avenue. Next stop, Post Avenue and Jewett Avenue. Transfer available to S66. This stop is Post Avenue and Jewett Avenue. Next stop, Post Avenue and Greenleaf Avenue. This stop is Post Avenue and Greenleaf Avenue. Next stop, Post Avenue and Clove Road. Transfer available to S54. This stop is Post Avenue and Clove Road. Next stop, Carey Avenue and Taylor Street. This stop is Carey Avenue and Taylor Street. Next stop, Carey Avenue and Elizabeth Street. This stop is Carey Avenue and Elizabeth Street. Next stop, Carey Avenue and Caroline Street. This stop is Carey Avenue and Caroline Street. Next stop, Carey Avenue and Broadway. Transfer available to S53. This stop is Carey Avenue and Broadway. Next stop, Carey Avenue and North Burger Avenue. This stop is Carey Avenue and North Burger Avenue. Next stop, Carey Avenue and Beamont Avenue. This stop is Carey Avenue and Beamont Avenue. Next stop, Beamont Avenue and Castleton Avenue. Transfer available to S46. This stop is Beamont Avenue and Castleton Avenue. Next stop, Beamont Avenue and Henderson Avenue. This stop is Beamont Avenue and Henderson Avenue. Next stop, Henderson Avenue and Pelton Avenue. This stop is Henderson Avenue and Pelton Avenue. Next stop, Henderson Avenue and Bard Avenue. This stop is Henderson Avenue and Bard Avenue. Next stop, Henderson Avenue and Westbury Avenue. This stop is Henderson Avenue and Westbury Avenue. Next stop, Henderson Avenue and Evern Place. This stop is Henderson Avenue and Evern Place. Next stop, Henderson Avenue and Clinton Avenue. This stop is Henderson Avenue and Clinton Avenue. Next stop, Henderson Avenue and Lafayette Avenue. This stop is Henderson Avenue and Lafayette Avenue. Next stop, Lafayette Avenue and Cassidy Terrace. This stop is Lafayette Avenue and Cassidy Terrace. Next stop, Lafayette Avenue and Fillmore Street. This stop is Lafayette Avenue and Fillmore Street. Next stop, Lafayette Avenue and Richmond Terrace. Transfers available to S40 and S90 Limited. This stop is Lafayette Avenue and Richmond Terrace. Next stop, Richmond Terrace and Franklin Avenue. This stop is Richmond Terrace and Franklin Avenue. Next stop, Richmond Terrace and Jersey Street. This stop is Richmond Terrace and Jersey Street. Next stop, Richmond Terrace and Westervelt Avenue. This stop is Richmond Terrace and Westervelt Avenue. Next stop, Richmond Terrace and St. Peter's Place. This stop is Richmond Terrace and St. Peter's Place. Next stop, Richmond Terrace and Nicholas Street. This stop is Richmond Terrace and Nicholas Street. Next stop, Richmond Terrace and Stuyvesant Place. This stop is Richmond Terrace and Stuyvesant Place. Next stop, Richmond Terrace and Wall Street. This stop is Richmond Terrace and Wall Street. Next stop, Richmond Terrace and Schuyler Street. This stop is Richmond Terrace and Schuyler Street. Next stop, St. George Ferry Ramp D. Transfers available to Staten Island Ferry, Staten Island Railway, S42, S46, S48, S51, S52, S61, S62, S66, S74, S76, S78, S81 Limited, S84 Limited, S86 Limited, S91 Limited, S92 Limited, S96 Limited and S98 Limited. This is the last stop. This stop is St. George Ferry Ramp D. This is S44 to St. George Ferry. A fare is required to ride.